individuals, it is not about a party, it is not about this, it is not about this. It is about what we can do to safeguard the collective welfare of the people. And that is what matters most. But unfortunately, no, and I'm saying mind now you're moving me the politics is a binyansa nimtino. And then I had a coffin chain, and I in there kind for, and in a free voter, and in there paper for any free hole. So instead of say you best search for fine reasons to elect people who are very competent, people who are knowledgeable, people who can flip the sad story of Ghana for us. We rather give power, individuals based on their ethnicity, based on their tribes, based on regionalism, based on party affiliation and affinity. So, and at the end of the day, we end up arming fools with political power, and they end up terrorizing us with the same power. But my culture says the most dangerous thing to do is to arm a fool with a political power. The person will come back and terrorize you. If you end up arming a fool with political power, that same power now with the man or the beba on fan terrorize will be a one casa, and that is the terror that is exposed to at this particular time. They are feeding fat, they don't care. Families are getting job, families are traveling, having holidays, people are ordering pizza from UK, flight. You see, they are on a different planet. But you and I are army or mono. Look at our state. Look at our state. Among our contemporaries in Nkrumah's Ghana, that is supposed to be the foremost republic in Africa. I lead the charge. Nkrumah also everywhere in Africa. All other countries are the state of Siwo, Ghana, na torch bearer, the forebearers in terms of your friends of this particular democratic dispensation here, swerve over Africa and name. By ne. Can you say you are proud of Ghana? Can you say that? Look at our city. Nothing seems to be working. And these are individuals now, you have to body 2 million more. This is the time and can you expect them to collect to their human best. Ingenuity will come to bear. Be very pragmatic but very vicious, very ruthless, going after power. Do the right thing, it doesn't matter. Let me give you a scenario. And then Donald Trump Corporation is undergoing your friends a prosecution and a trial in the United States of America. Prosecutor not Nazi, and they were enlisting your friends a jury to come and sit as panel on verdict on the case. Do you know the interesting thing? They enlisted 12 people. 12 people, no? 3 of them appeared before the court and told the court, said, I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like him at all. Because of the many things that he did. I don't like him. But you see, I still hold on, say, you can be part of the jury. Because my personal prejudices that I have about Trump, affected the fact that will emanate from the evidence that we put forward before this court. So I still maintain, say, I want to still be part of the jury. And 3 of them make this disclosure to the court, and the court agreed because they respect their conviction. They respect their conviction. And Ghana hanga obeda as adiano. Yakoko nipa no jira obe metano mempanasem. But media man, they respect them, and some of what is true. They will put aside personal prejudices and everything. So put aside our political prejudices and everything. Our individual, affinity, partisan inclinations, whatever. Tribal, ethnocentric alliance and affinity that we have with everybody, you put it aside, the key issues. That is what we are discussing. So he should get to the grounds and understand the issues. Say, why is the situation like this? Because Akufo-Addo was loved by many. I'm for GGC campaign man. So as a badge man, son of Bakasa, Sam now Bakan, a son copy says, a dear Nancy, a dear Nessie. That is the first question. So after enlightening yourself with that realities, then you know how to talk. But and I'm saying emotions, raw emotion, ethnocentric, tribal supremacy. Now we be free by the this year. When to mean Casantiana, and when you so when they are speaking, they speak boom, 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 boom. To so be a when your phone for no gina kwan a call. On TM Cassia, not Jenny, so on TM Cassia will be anti. Boom, 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 no, to go. Look at the way you've embarrassed yourself. If you go on social media, kids and cry, and I take you on. And who calls some? We are building a nation. We are not building families. We are not building friends. We are not building political parties. We are not building anything. We are building a country, a prosperous nation that will offer a solid foundation for all, that everybody at all can leverage, irrespective of background, race, age, where you come from, whether your mother is poor or rich, whether you have 20 buildings in our East Lagos, wouldn't it be? The system got to offer an opportunity for everybody. That is what we are aiming for as a country. And that is what we are demanding. Say, Nipa and trust the power to them. No, that is what they should be doing. So, Ochina, the president is going to address the nation. I think that he has a Herculean task to be able to bridge the gap. Few days ago, former President Mahama spoke, and the part of it, and I was very happy with it. He was making appeal to the military, said they should stay loyal to the Constitution of Ghana because coup d'etat is not the way to go. Yes, that is how you speak as a leader, in the way to unite people. So what is that particular speech now? One penasem cry or do that particular part now, you feel certain things within you say, Papa Yakasa. But the president will take a stage, will be throwing out divisive statements, insulting people, throwing out invectives. He will not even connect to the people. Need a camera and so be able to all kind all kind. Because he doesn't even blink. He's not flexible, so rigid reading. He doesn't even connect to people. So people will be looking at the kind of austerity measures or they as to whether he's going to cut through the red tape. Now we're resizing the government to somebody about earning confidence and trust in Ghanaians that he's really serious. Sa committee na ya investigating. How do you say people should investigate why the city is falling? And you pay them? We pay them. We pay them for that. The city is declining, city is depreciating. The government is saying omu factors na sa. Now offer sika na wo too good man for individual companies say omonfa tell ma kwaba mu a what is somebody that say one factory no, you never demanded from them say boost production miss Ghana. I told you the last time me call your friend saying Spinters say everybody Kasa Precon company. They are beneficiary of this particular one district one factory. But be a company no head na Kasa wono. Go and look at the place. They have a social and a corporate responsibility to render to Ghanaians, especially at this time. Go and look at the place. Filthy as hell. They don't care. Nechi, Coca-Cola company, the same thing or more, the same thing. They will not even do anything there because you see, we don't have responsible leadership that will impress on these guys. Say, what so at least do something. That is what you do. So if nothing at all, foreign companies no baba krum harina, Ashanti Gold, Anglo Gold, no better kruma 2 way no. You expect to see that they've given back to society. So the same thing, vicinity na wasate companies na ensan among for anoma arewu kroma say no, the very ground na those things in this akwan na eda hon atutu te say we and so to account be mfa. But they don't care. Yet ho produce nsan toma among for we because mine no panyin ni. Oh yes, panyin ni o mine no. Obenye ni pa adwene afu omutis bebre hye in the some leaders. But the responsibility that comes with it, you see, say, yes, there is a man in charge. I am the president. Oh, that's your own password. Answer a bit CSC form. No. President, no one dream about the hey, if I mess up, there is somebody sitting somewhere. That leadership is what we need. Not a kind of leadership that will create the friend saying, grounds will be under the upper. You see nothing happening. Nothing. Nothing happening. No, be a the open. So, China, The same or people are expecting say drastic measures because this time you don't need long-term measures because Ghana is at an economic emergency. And economic emergency, you the minor quarter trage, we are immediate measure to save the situation, we need to do it. And you ever can't one district, one factory, because all these things are long term. They had opportunity to do it. See, I make us say cutting government expenditure, those ad hoc, saying corporation institutions na set here avenue for party boys are yede si omansika etugu or president nama nyemedi na chinkonwane na come on, and you want even Ghanaians to take you serious at this time. You go somewhere and you think Ghanaians will be happy in the face of all that is happening. The reality of the situation is we really need to show the president is really going to do something about it. Very drastic measures that Ghana for. Ghana for any hope back. Because a lot of the friends depreciation has to do with speculations because people don't need trust our system no. Because a Bay Republic that appear to be under no leadership. A republic that appears there is nobody in charge. So in such situation, dear to me see. So I expect the president to cement his authority and speak to Ghanaians in a manner with me, winning the heart of Ghanaians. Everybody will come on board to help salvage this particular situation. And he should respect Ghanaians. They call on him. Say the finance minister, and as for me, I don't subscribe to that call. The call I'm subscribing to say he himself should take the humble pie, resign and go, because he has done a lot of bad things against this particular country within the period away. Because the economic outlook of this particular country, be long term, short term, medium term, nothing seems to be working, and there is no measures. A few days to come, things will turn around. Apart from the IMF discussion idea in Yakakotosono. My culture say if you really want to know say IMF bibino at the papa be and free maybe the bit me the kind of fiscal discipline attached the package that will come that will deter government from spending foolishly and not be a bit me but apart from that there Sikano Akoswa saying 3 billion and 3 billion no 2020 Sikase ni nyaba kroma 2020 don't forget say you could euro bond 3 billion bakroma. That particular period, Nana, COVID-19 shall say about IMF, MIN, your friends saying rapid credit facility, you could 1 billion, and a special drawing, so another 1 billion, and not quite 5 billion in 1 year. Sikana Kohe, World Bank, so my $336 million. That's Sikano and other monies that came from Bank of Ghana, from African Development Bank, and you see, a lot of money came into the system. They should start accounting to Ghanaians. Either says I can amount for they call offshore, wherever they are taking those monies to. We need to. And to Parliament. You see the era, NDC, MPP, politics, that era is long gone. If you think it's a safe avenue for you, I'll bet audit say Parliament, your business. I'm for using it to make money and they are comfortable with that. Pretend that they care about the situation. If you really want Ghanaians to take you serious, especially the opposition, I think that particular impeachment process, they should be the people who should be leading it immediately. Because I don't know what is going to be done in the next 2 years to flip the situation. I beg at worse on daily basis. Because the foundation that they were supposed to build, ever coming on stream, that particular foundation, are you going to build the foundation today? And when is it going to come on stream? They are not even doing it. That is why, sir, sword na yako kati say be see hospital no as for besin there. La general hospital yako bugu ye no besin there hospital bisi wo. So they really need to show Ghanaians at least mandate na man for them to be at parliament, to be the guardians, that particular way, and your business as usual. You tap my back, I tap your back. No, if you want Ghanaians to take you serious, you have a duty, same as the government. You're supposed to be on the government to ensure that they do the right thing. The many corruption in us for you are part of it. Because beginning, Ghana for sorry, I know more Kasano. Senka ya stop here now. And Kanye, but everything has virtually been reduced when this MPP politics, why it favors we, yes. And then we allow the guy to do the worst why yet to a mind, because we are all wishing him to fail, but wishing him to fail, no. Your mind Ghana they fail. You are waiting to take over. By the time I've been waiting to take over, and there will be no Ghana. And that is the point. Kedoforete Bobo Siana said, yes, politically they will look ugly. But Ghana now you're seeking to come and take over and lead, is the Ghana that is suffering. So by the time I'll be Ghana will be in pieces. And it will take years to put it together. That is why I'm saying that the hyper partisan business should cease going forward. It should be real business. Ghanaians, and it doesn't matter in this UNPP. The ordinary and the average Ghanaians, lose trust and confidence in the political establishment. They are not going to look for just Akufo-Addo. They'll be looking for every politician in this particular country. Everybody can become a casualty. That is the reality. So when people are talking, they are not just blaming one party. They are blaming the entire political establishment. Wherever you stand across the political divide, should the estate fall today, through whatever means, everybody will suffer. That is why we must not get there. People must start acting now to ensure, say, together we save the estate in any means possible. Me say, president elsewhere, prime ministers have resigned for far lesser cause and far lesser reasons than the Akufo-Addo I hate this particular country. And at this point, the public trust, public confidence is low. As a president, irrespective Ghanaians, he should pack his bag and baggage and leave the office. Because he has proven sufficiently that he has nothing to offer. Absolutely nothing. Because all the mess that has happened in this particular country, largely, the brain behind everything. Because as a leader, if you sit aloof and allow all these things to happen, you can't exonerate yourself. So the call that Kedoforete should resign. I told you it's a call I'll never subscribe to. The entire government must go. Or they have nothing to offer. Kedoforete, you still have a Greek minister who will be masquerading and gallivanting. Baumia is still around. Road minister is still around. That arrogant woman who said she's still masquerading around. We have seen enough at this point. We need to restart the system, and to do that, I think the government must take a humble pie, and I know he's not going to do it. The Nipa na yeka chen say the ministers krana onye changes, or he end up telling us or can say and say we are jobless, either you belong to the opposition or you have nothing to do, and his people are performing. Kedoforete now will wreck this particular country at this point. The president was bold enough to look us in the camera and told us that he's performing. Now resigning or by resigning, unresigning. So that ultimate responsibility today falls flat on the shoulders of the minority in parliament. If they want Ghanaians to take them serious, say really, and usual partisan politics, spend your time, I'll come and spend my time business. This is the time they should commit the process. Now, in beginning to impeach the president, whether it will be successful or not, may say, I don't give a damn about it. But posterity, that is what we need to do. So I think we spent much time already, and it's over an hour now. So we are going to end it here and say, don't be intimidated. You see, some of these things, oh yeah, people might think so. Say. Obi krati baby or catch you say, it's funny. It's very, very funny. The thing is where this particular crisis has got into, you get to the fever pitch. The estate is sinking. The estate is slipping away through the incompetence of certain greedy individuals. I want hijack power, and to them they think governing business, a family thing, they can just rub their own shoulders and go away. That is it. But now we are telling them, say, governance number one is a serious business. And win your opportunity, every minute count. And in counting it, say you are impacting positively on the lives of people out there. Because there are a lot of people who lose hope. There are a lot of people who are broken. There are many Ghanaians living abroad who want to come home, but because of the current situation, they can't come. People are scared. How do we create a viable, your friend is saying, economic environment? A very conducive enough for whoever that want to come or come. People want to take advantage, we take advantage, and might not take, say, winning or be, and I mean, politician, and then I'm a pugman, just I'm a throw or phones, this and me, yes, say. That is what we want to build. It is not about, say, what by your MP na, or teacher near your MP, all of a sudden, or the VA team, no driver, level don't change. In the court, and that is leadership. No, if you understand leadership, that is never leadership. Leadership is being in the position how it may influence and impact positively on others. Into because of A, B, C, D, way. That is what makes a leader. And then usika na when I was dying, and why I say so those who are so narrow-minded and who says, oh, and when we are sukonoma braba and awabo, and you don't suppose, you see, you don't even understand the issue. And those people cry, you wonder how they slip into this political landscape. Because it's about service. It is about the ingenuity that comes to bear. That is all that matters. The ideas you need, and the building blocks, the building of mind. It is not about the many cars, because you can't faster win and cry there. Nobody cares. It is about the collective welfare of the majority of the people. We've gotten to a point where there is mass wailing. There is mass economic hysteria, mass economic trepidation in this particular country. People are wailing on the street. People are wailing in churches. People are wailing in schools. People are complaining. That is the realities underpinning the current circumstance, current situation. We want a way out. And people who promised us, say the previous government was leading us into the gutters, and now they are going to redeem us. Now we are in the gutters deeper, and you want us to have hope and trust in the same people who have decided to amass wealth to themselves, to their families, put their people in comfortable position. We are not going to sit aloof and watch this ugly development to thrive, while majority of the people continue to live in poverty. People continue to lose their lives because the level of economic desperation, the hopelessness, is so undescribable. That is why Manfasha say taking their lives and stuff. We must not get to that point. We need to do something to stop this mass wailing and mass economic hysteria on the streets, the wailings. We need to do something about it. We are not going to stop. Characters like Ochehene who take the stage and be insulting people, they are not going to deter some of us, because you know what? Like I told you, nobody hates Akufo-Addo. Because to be president is the highest way I will be to achieve in this particular country. So we have a lot of respect for the president, but the fact is, so we know papa. If you don't use it to do what you're supposed to do, we will tell you the ugly truth. That is no disrespect. That is no insult, because I don't have any locus to come and sit here and insult the president. So I am judging him based on the responsibility that he has taken upon himself, a responsibility that he is paid, and the remunerations that comes with it is given to him. It's handsome one. So they are duty bound to ensure. Say, if not at all, because I can't just say, I buy beer and hope it me solve your problems. Rollins buy and he couldn't solve all the problems. There were up and downs. Kufuor came, he couldn't solve all the problems, up and downs. Moss came, he attempted, he couldn't. Mahama came, he couldn't solve all the problems. Akufo-Addo, nobody's expecting him to solve all the problems because you're a magician. But the little that you can to redeem, because as we go on, no, hope, and you need to do something. Sabaya Ghana for at least. We'll appreciate. The difficulties, no, our baby, but at this point, and people who are supposed to act, or minor at the hot size or minor own new the current economic circumstance here, why would the president even wait till now? To the sense that you even allow the opposition leader to take your friends at the first bite of the cherry before you're coming to talk. The president should have spoken to the nation. When I start calling on the president to speak, because you see, a man for Mojo, were low, people were down, and I say for them. So any policy measures we can nowadays, but just speak to your people, address them, look them in the eyes, address them, let them have hope. That is what you do, because leadership, you know, it's a fine mix of a lot of things. Sometimes not just about set solution and what about, but how to engage the people, speak to them directly, look into the eyes. Even sometimes reasserting the same challenges facing with them and assuring them of a possible way out is enough to get the people along. Because at this time, no, the divide, no, is so huge to the sense government is far, institutions are far, the people are far. So your job is to get the people at your back. You drive them along. So whatever policy initiative the government is going to come out of with, no, you need the people to ensure they become successful. So you can't be implementing a process, whatever austerity measures you are bringing in place, you can't do it alone. You need the people. So how do you get the people along across the political divide? NDC, MPP, everybody, CPP, Muslims, Christians. How do you win people? You bring them on board, because at this crucial time, Ghana is teetering at the brink of a possible economic crash. And on minor, Sebi. When the level of frustration and digestion, the level of economic despondency rises toward this, and they don't see leadership, and that is when the military takes over. But the attitude of the president, yes, just like Tema is saying, is that of indifference. He doesn't care. He has that attitude, that fine mix of arrogance and certain exalted pride. Full of himself, he doesn't give a damn, he doesn't care much, because after all, Madimi president said, and if you want to appreciate it, go to Kumasi when he sat on a Take FM and people were telling him, the president, at least when you're choose fine words and speak to them, make them feel, say, president, I can't be actually, yes, but out of sheer pride and that exaggerated way, he told them, I'm on to about my family home. That is in real nature. As a leader, you don't talk like that, because at this point, like Achro said, so manini what to offer as a leader there, and every day people will meet you with disrespect. I'm trusting, because there are a lot of people yes, age is a blessing, but it's not enough when it comes to leadership. So the mere fact that you have a responsibility, you have a duty. What you use that thing to do, and the money per respective is not about there are a lot of people there are a lot of people several times, and your bad economic policies is having damning consequences on them, and they are groaning in pain on a daily basis. They are older than you are. There are a lot of people who are older than the president. So age factor is inconsequential so far as this whole discussion is concerned. It's highly inconsequential. It is about what you use it to do. It is about what you use the age to do. And that is what people are calling on the president to do. I think time is far.